Good morning and welcome to another edition of Coffee with Curare. This is our Easter edition with Easter Sunday right around the corner. I'm here with Ian's sons today. I'm Jerry Ramusak, and we're going to be talking to you, our clients today, and about client development, job development, and how we could attract the best candidates to your job opportunities. You want to take it off, Ian?
Yeah, we've got an excellent pipeline of candidates. And when you combine that with the strength of our recruiting team, I mean, right now, Jerry, we're at about
27 recruiters.
27 recruiters. So when you
Curare.
come to us with one of your opportunities, we've got a whole team of people that are on the case right away. Each of our recruiters represents their own candidates in addition to the pool of candidates that we have at our disposal. But just to give you an idea of what we're talking about here, just in the first quarter of 2019, we have had over 10,000 unique physicians entered into our database. So we've got tons and tons of candidates coming in all the time. No shortage of available physicians for primary care or specialty searches. Don't forget about the NPs and PAs that we can help with as well. But we are really making a huge push to try and build a pipeline with new employers. We know we've got the resources to make it a successful partnership.
Yeah, it's in the beginning of the year, we always get a lot of candidates from January to March. That's one of our best. First quarter usually generates the most candidates for us throughout the year because a lot of those candidates are looking to make the move this summertime. So it's really important if you're out there seeking candidates that you're engaged with the candidates right now. You're interviewing them, you're getting contract offers out to your candidates that are coming in, and you're really focusing in on those summer placements. Like Ian said, with the team of recruiters at our disposal right now, we're able to respond to new job opportunities in a really timely manner, whether they're in a very rural area or in a metropolitan area. A recent example was we had a hospitalist position in extremely rural Kansas. We're talking 2.5 hours from Wichita Falls. A big money job, above grade pay scale, but in the time that it took us, we made 300 plus calls to candidates, physical phone calls to candidates to get 3 candidates introduced to the client.
Yeah.
And so that's the type of scale volume that we deal with
Yep.
here at Curare, and we do it every day. And if you have a high pressing need that you need to get in front of us and need to get into that pipeline, we'd love to be the firm that you come to for that choice.
I know we talked, I think, in a pretty recent Coffee with Curare that I believe at the time was geared towards candidates, but now that we're talking to employers here, we know that with the time of year, as many of you that are getting commitments, we have likely just as many employers who are just now finding out that physician you thought was coming, they may have changed their mind.
Right.
Something's happened. And so, obviously there's a time crunch there. You need to make sure that you're able to provide the service that you need to, the coverage that you need. We can step in with that, whether it's a full-time permanent placement or are continuing to expand locums division.
Right.
We're really getting a lot more traction working with locums physicians. And so the bottom line is if you have an assignment, we've got the candidates. There is no shortage of people that we have who are eager to identify short-term, long-term locums to perm arrangements, whatever you might need. So we're continuing to grow that aspect of our business, and it's doing really well. 2018 was our best year yet. We're expecting 2019 to follow suit. So we can definitely help, regardless of what you're looking for, and really regardless of what the timetable might be.
And a lot of times finding the right candidate really depends on getting the right materials and job details out in front of a large pool of candidates. And that's one thing we're absolute experts at, helping you define your job opportunities and helping you put your best foot forward. We've come to find that there's 3 aspects of every job opportunity that make them great. It's money, lifestyle, and location. And sometimes you have all 3 of those. Sometimes you only have 1 of those. But whatever you have, we're going to work with you to make your job opportunity stand out amongst the crowd, because right now we all know that almost every small town in America is looking for primary care physicians. Mm-hmm. Most of them are looking for some type of specialty physician as well. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there right now in the competition to get these physicians into your staff and producing revenue and seeing your citizens in your area when you really need them, especially in some of these harder to find remote communities that we advocate for very well.
Right, and that's really where we can, I think, provide the most value for you is when you're in a situation and, maybe there are some obstacles in terms of trying to identify the top talent. That's where we come in, that's where we're experts. We've done this as a company for close to 30 years now, and I think we're really second to none in being able to leverage what you do have that you can offer to attract candidates. It's something that really is our specialty. So if you can give us a little bit of time on the front end, give us some additional information, it's going to pay dividends for you in a very short period of time. For most of the employers that contact us on a new basis, saying, hey, we've never worked with Curare before, what can you help us with? We'd like to maybe give you a shot and see what you can do. usually we have an incredibly quick turnaround with being able to get them candidates and CVs to review, get them on the phone with potential hires, and really move this process quickly, because that's what everybody wants, is to be able to identify that top talent fast. That's where we can step in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really our forte is we have such a high volume of clients and candidates that we mix together that we are able to react, I think, more quickly than most other firms. And when you were mentioning more time on the front end, we're often told, why are you asking us these questions about the job? Because we dig really deep. We try to get really down to the nuts and bolts of the job opportunity, even into like what the woman that works there might like to do in her spare time, if she likes to golf, or if she's a hunter, or if he likes to shop or something. Those little details could add up to the placement, which would otherwise got away, because there's just some common thread between the candidate and the practicing physicians there already. So
yeah,
we'd love to help you out with your search. And if you haven't worked with us, give us a call and give us a try.
Yeah, in fact, to that end, we're wanting to attract some new clients. We always want to try and have as many opportunities available for our candidates as possible, but ultimately that benefits the employers that we're working with. So what we're going to be offering through the remainder of April is a new client discount. So any employer out there who has not worked with Curare in the past and has a need for a physician, an NP, a PA, a locums physician, whatever the case might be, if you contact us between now and the end of April, we get a contingency agreement signed with you, we're going to offer you a discount. And so this is a pretty unique opportunity, frankly not something that we really have done in the past, but we're really trying to provide as much value as we can, and we know it's going to be worth your while. So hopefully we've got some employers that are willing to take advantage of that. All you need to do is reference Coffee with Curare, and you'll get your discount.
And with that, we'll call it a wrap, and we'll see you next week at Coffee with Curare. Enjoy your Easter holiday, and be safe out there.